Hey everyone, this is Amy, and today we're taking a look at what the universe has been trying to tell you. The signs you might be seeing, your dreams, any sort of feelings you might be having. We're just going to be open to whatever messages come through. I do want to let you know this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. Also, all the decks that I use in this video are going to be linked in the description box down below. We have 3 groups here today. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. What I want you to do is choose one of these groups based on your intuition. If you need more time, you can pause the video or you can scroll down to our description box where the timestamps will be there so you can jump straight to your reading. So without further ado, let's get into group number 1. So if you chose group number 1, this is going to be your reading. So we are taking a look at messages from the universe, what the universe has been trying to tell you. I do want to let you know this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. So let's take a look at these 2 cards first, and then we'll move on to the rest of them. So we have Surrender to the Divine, and we have Time to Give rather than take. So full moon energy. The first message I'm picking up here is the next full moon coming up is going to be very, very significant for you. There might be some sort of significant event that you might experience that could change a lot, basically. So you might want to check that out when the next full moon is for you. I feel you guys have been trying to sort of make things happen in your life. You have been trying to manifest certain things into your life, make some sort of growth happen, perhaps in certain connections or in your career life. But there has been this sort of like I'm seeing like a treadmill, like you've been going and going and going, and the universe is saying you need to connect to your feminine side more. You've been in your masculine side way too much, and because of that, you're not fully opening yourself up to receive. The universe is wanting you to take a step back and allow things to come to you. If you have been working really hard, the universe is advising you to simply take a break and to just, again, connect with your feminine side, nurture yourself, take care of yourself, do something fun, you know? Because if we keep going and going and going, we exhaust ourselves and we keep wondering why it's not coming to us, when the spirit is basically saying, in order for it to come to you, whatever you've been working towards, you need to give it time. Because it's kind of like, you know, when you plant the seeds, right? If you keep like planting the seeds over and over and over again, and you're like, okay, why are they not growing? Because after you plant the seeds, you have to take a step back and you have to allow them, give them time to sort of grow on their own. So wherever you have invested your energy, however amount you have invested your energy, Spirit is saying that is good enough. Now you just have to be a little bit more patient and you have to allow it to grow. You have to give it room to grow, okay? So the big message I'm picking up, the first message I'm picking up, is you need to connect to your feminine side and you need to open yourself up to receive more and stop giving and giving. Stop it. I know this says the time to give rather than take, but every time this card comes up, the message I give is it's time to give to yourself. So this is the time for you to give to yourself. I feel there is a divine plan at play here in your life, and there is something quite significant that is going to be happening very soon, but you have to allow it to happen. You have to give it time and room to happen, you know? Because if you keep like trying to make things happen yourself, the universe is saying, we got this, we already have a plan, we already know how it's going to happen, so we don't need your constant effort in this situation for it to grow. It is meant to grow. You know, you are meant to get what you're wanting, but you have to sort of let the universe take over a little bit here and have trust in the divine that whatever you are wanting, you will get. It will come to you. Again, be in that feminine energy, you guys, and that is something that is gonna really help you out. But yeah, definitely the next full moon, very, very significant for you. So you might want to check out when that is. But let's move on to this deck now. Group number 1, Spirit, what messages do you have for everyone that selects group number 1? What have you been trying to tell group number 1? Okay, so we have base chakra in the reverse. Again, I feel you guys have been overworking, and we have new vitality in the reverse as well. You see, both of these cards are a number 1, and to me that talks about like you know, who you are as a person. Base chakra, there's this energy here, you guys. It's like you've been you've been the one like doing everything. You've been the one taking control, making things happen, and because of that I feel you've sort of lost the spark. It's I think it's called quality over quantity, right? So I feel like you've been focused too much on quantity, how much you're doing, instead of the quality, and I feel like the quality has sort of suffered a little bit because you've been so focused on quantity. So it could resonate with some of you, but if you are in a relationship, what this could mean is you're doing a lot, you're seeing this person almost every day, or trying to see this person almost every day, or messaging them constantly. So that's the quantity, right? You're not focusing on what you're saying to this person, or what you're doing with the time you're spending with this person. So you need to sort of focus more on the quality here. I do feel there is something here that is waiting to come in, some sort of idea, some sort of spark. But again, in order for you to have this spark, have this idea, you need to allow yourself to take a step back, and the universe is going to, it's like when your mind is calm, that is when the universe is going to give you this idea that is going to sort of be like that next step. It'll be like telling you what the next step is. But in order for the universe to tell you that, you have to give them room. Because if your mind is constantly on the go, the universe is like, where do I put this idea? Because you're thinking about work, you're thinking about whatever. So you need to calm your mind, you need to calm yourself, taking a bath, spending time in nature, listening to calming music. That these are some of the things that are going to help you sort of get the right ideas and help you find that balance, within yourself. Because I feel with all the go, you have sort of stepped off path, and you've sort of lost the balance, and now you're like in this rat race, and it's not serving your highest good at this time. So the universe is asking you to definitely take a break here. Let's see what else. If you guys have been trying to create more stability in a connection in your life general, and you're feeling like you're doing a lot but you're not getting it, it's because deep down you're not feeling stable within yourself. It's like you're trying so hard to create that outside of you, but the universe is saying, like, in order to find that stability, you have to go inward, and you have to fix whatever it is inside you that is making you feel unstable. So once you again find that balance within yourself, I feel whatever you are desiring, that is going to come in a lot quicker for you. Let's see what else. Group number 1. What have you been trying to tell group number 1, Spirit? Oh my god, one card just flew out. Just give me a second. Okay, so we got the flow. Again, look at the water. This is the energy I'm picking up, like the feminine energy. You just go with the flow. You have done enough. It's time. Again, we have number 1 again here. So I'm telling you, I feel it's all about you. You've been making it about everything that's outside of you, your work, other people, relationships. But Spirit is saying it's all about you, how you are feeling within yourself, how you are treating yourself. If you're like making yourself overwork and feeling exhausted, or making yourself overgive and not giving yourself enough, I feel that is something that the world is mirroring back to you. So when you are giving yourself enough, when you are working on finding that balance and stability within yourself, I feel again the world is going to mirror that same energy back to you. You are being advised to connect more with water. So this could mean, again, taking a bath, as I was mentioning, but going near the waterfalls, rivers, the ocean even. I feel that is something that's going to really help you balance yourself out. But the more you go with the flow, and the more you surrender to the divine, I feel your desires are going to like be fulfilled a lot easier, and you won't even have to put too much effort in that. Very interesting. Let's get one more card. Messages for group number 1. Okay, so we got a lot of cards, but let's see. Let's do this one first. We have listen. Okay, this is the High Priestess, I believe. I feel deep down you have all the answers you've been looking for. If you've been questioning, what do I do next? Why is this not happening? I feel deep down, again, it's coming back all to you and how you are being with yourself. The High Priestess, listen. I feel the universe has been trying to give you these messages, and in order for you to fully listen, you do have to sort of surrender, and you do have to just focus on, again, you see how this person is putting their hand on their heart? I feel your heart hasn't rested in a long time. Your heart hasn't like calmed down. I was picking up on the treadmill energy where someone is like running and running and running, and their heart is like pumping just real fast, and it's like you need to calm down, you guys. That is the big message. Like, the moment you calm down, I'm telling you, the right ideas are going to come to you. You're going to be able to see a clear path forward, and whatever you have been wishing for is also going to come to you a lot quicker. Your intuition right now is very, very strong. If you have been sensing that something is going to happen, if you have been sensing that you're meant to be doing something, or you're meant to be living a certain life, that is very correct. But the way you've been sort of making your way towards it, there is some sort of adjustment that needs to be made in that way. I hope that makes sense. Let's see what else we have. We have detach and we have seek in the reverse. Again, this kind of giving me the energy of like you've been too stuck in the illusion of this reality. You've sort of disassociated with yourself, like you've sort of cut off your connection with perhaps your spiritual side. I'm not fully sure, but there is some sort of disconnect here where you've become too focused, again, too focused in your masculine energy, or too focused in the practical world, that you've stopped giving much attention to the other parts of you. Stop giving much attention to your feminine side, to the spirituality or the spiritual side of things, you know. And I feel because of that, you haven't been able to find the answers because you haven't been as connected to your intuition. As I mentioned, your intuition is very strong, but in order for you to listen to it, it's a very quiet voice, like that whisper of your intuition is very, very quiet. But in order for you to listen to it, you have to calm down. You have to, if you keep hearing the pumping heart in your own ears because it's racing so loudly, you won't be able to listen to that whisper. This is why the universe is asking you to really find that time to relax, to take care of yourself and needs, and let the world be. However it is moving, let it move, and you just go with the flow, and you're simply, very smoothly going to end up where you've always wanted to be. Let's see what else. We have a lot of number ones here. So again, it keeps giving me the same message. Like, it's all about you. You might be thinking it's about those people, those connections. It's about money, job, whatever. But Spirit is saying it's all about you. How you are is how your life is going to be. So group number one, what messages have you been trying to tell group number one, Spirit? Oh dear. Ask your soul. Not even making this up. 16 comes down to 7. You guys are very, very spiritual people, but you haven't connected to your soul in a long time. Maybe you haven't meditated in a long time, or you haven't done tarot reading in a long time. But there is just this energy here, like you are going to get what you want, but there is something that you need to figure out by going within yourself. The universe is waiting to connect with you. There is something specific here that you're meant to know. And you will know if you go inward and listen to that whisper that your soul has been trying to say to you, you know? And in order for that to happen, give yourself a break from your daily chores, from your responsibilities. Spend some time connecting to your spiritual side. And I'm telling you, it's going to make you feel really good. It's going to make you feel really balanced. And you will be able to make a lot of progress, a lot of growth will enter your life very, very quickly. But yes, you guys, that is all I'm picking up here. I hope it resonated. And if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more. And I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 2, this is going to be your reading. So we are taking a look at messages from the universe, what the universe has been trying to tell you. I do want to remind you, this is a general reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. So let's take a look at these two cards first. So we got Hold Your Vision. And we got Be Bold and Make the First Move. It feels like you got something in front of you that you really, really want. Something that was perhaps part of your vision. This could be a person who you've been daydreaming about a lot, or this could be a job opportunity. It feels like it's like I'm just seeing you standing in front of this beautiful, I'm seeing like the sun here. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign, which is very interesting. But I'm seeing almost like you standing and the whole sun, like the sun is in front of you. And it just seems like it's too big. It's too out there. Like, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to, you know? But it feels like there is something in front of you that you really, really want. And Spirit is saying it is yours. It is in your life because it is for you. If it's a part of your vision, it's because it's meant to be a part of your life. However, in order for you to fully have it, you have to be the one to go out there and get it. Because usually when we daydream, we make ourselves seem like so much better, you know, we make ourselves seem like the hero, or it's like we, in our daydreams, in our imagination, we have a lot of confidence, we do a lot, right? However, when it comes to the reality, if you're put in the same situations, it's a whole different story. But it doesn't have to be, because how you are in your own mind is how you can be in the real world as well. It doesn't mean if you imagine yourself being a superhero, you're gonna actually become a superhero, but it just means you can still have the confidence, you can still have the courage that you do in your mind, you know? But it does feel like there is something in front of you that you're meant to have in your life, but you do need to put in more effort, and you do need to be courageous and take action towards this. If you have been, I feel like you guys, the universe tries to connect with you in your dreams a lot. So if you find yourself having like really vivid dreams or really strange dreams, do try to journal about it and try to understand. Don't search it up. That's a big message I'm picking up here. Don't search up what the dreams could mean. Rather, try to understand yourself. Like, what do certain things mean to you? Like, let's say you dream of a tornado. How does a tornado make you feel? So ask yourself those questions, and I feel you're going to be able to understand your dreams a lot better, because the universe does try to give you messages through your dreams. You guys are great manifestors. I'm picking up magician energy here. Great manifestors. So whatever you are visualizing, whatever you are like wanting to be a part of your life, it usually comes in. However, I feel when it does come in, you don't fully take the action to actually get it. And now the universe is saying this opportunity, whatever it is that's in your life, because I feel a lot of you, there is some sort of opportunity in your life. This is your chance to actually have it be a part of your life, have it stay in your life. But yes, your action, this is something that is going to change your whole life, but you need to take that action, is the big message I'm picking up here. Okay, let's see what we can find out. So group number 2, Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 2? What have you been trying to tell group number 2? Ooh, new vitality. I'm telling you, there is something new in your life. And we have a seek as well. You guys are very connected to the divine. I feel like your angels, your spirit guides, they love you. You might be seeing a lot of birds. I feel they, your spirit guides, they come to you as birds. So if you're seeing a lot of birds around you, know this is like your angels and your spirit guides looking after you, which is kind of cute. But yes, you guys, if you meditate, if you again try to understand your dreams, try to understand the feelings you have, you're going to be able to create such a magical life for yourself, because your intuition is very strong and it is trying to guide you toward creating that abundant life. With the new vitality, I feel something is coming into your life that you have been sort of seeking, something that you have been desiring, trying to, if you guys have been like, okay, what's next for me? Like, I know I want, let's say I want to be in a relationship, but like, who is this person? When are they coming in? As an example, this could be that there is someone here around you already, someone new perhaps, and Spirit is saying, this is the person, go for it. If you're feeling a connection, go for it. If there's a job opportunity and you've been wanting to apply for better jobs, you have to put in the effort and you are going to get it. You guys are very, very creative individuals as well. I'm like picking up on such passionate people. Like whoever chose this pile, you guys are so passionate, and your passion, oh my God, it's gonna take you really, really far if you let it. I feel there are some sort of self-limiting beliefs here. It's like you tend to hold yourself back at times, and because of that, certain opportunities get mixed, or not mixed, get missed. And Spirit is really wanting you to not miss this opportunity that is in front of you. You have all it takes to make the most of it. For a lot of you, this could be about a relationship, because I'm noticing the birds, but it doesn't have to be. It could be about a creative project. Maybe you're wanting to start your own business. But either way, whatever it is that you're desiring, whatever it is that has just entered your life or is making you feel that passion, this is something that is for you, and the universe is wanting you to pursue it with an open heart, and you are going to be very satisfied with the results. Group number 2, what messages have you been trying to tell group number 2, Spirit? Oh my God, I love this. So we have take the lead, and we have daydreams and decisions. I was mentioning daydreams a lot. I feel you guys are like the vision, like you imagine, like you guys are people like you create these whole realities in your imagination, and that is like your tool. That is how you manifest. That is how your manifestations come in. So whatever you are thinking about, whatever you're imagining, that is something that you're creating in the future for yourself. Basically, take the lead. Look at the fire again. You guys are very passionate. You are being advised here to really take the lead, to follow your passions. I do feel that you have a lot of power in your life, like you hold a lot of power to actually make a lot happen, but you need to center yourself here, because if you take too long, or if you the energy is a little bit like there is this heaviness, because when it comes to fire, right, like it can easily get out of control. Yes, like it'll provide warmth, it'll, like, what I'm basically trying to say is like your passion, it can really take you far, but it can also bring a sense of heaviness into your life if it gets out of control. So you guys, perhaps some of you have a tendency to be a little bit obsessive. There might be perhaps in the past some sort of codependent behavior that you worked on healing, but I do feel that there is also this tendency here for it to kind of get out of control. And Spirit is saying it is very, very important for you to stay balanced, to spend some time balancing yourself out. It's also very important that you disconnect a little bit from the world around you. This could be people's opinions. This could be perhaps even the passion itself. Like it's not like permanent. Just take a temporary break away from it to center yourself, to remind yourself who you are. Like, not who you are. It's like, don't fully attach yourself to the passion. It is a passion. It is a part of you. You're not a part of it. That is something you got to keep in mind here. But yes, you are being advised to spend time centering yourself, balancing yourself out, meditating, connecting with nature perhaps. And I feel that that is going to give you like that sort of calm state to actually think of what steps you can take next to pursue this passion and make the most of it. And as a result, I feel if you're balanced within yourself, you are going to be able to make the most of it, which is so, so beautiful. Wow, this is very exciting. I feel something really, really beautiful is going to happen for you if you take the right steps forward. And in order to do that, you just gotta calm yourself, you guys. I said the same message from group number 1 as well, but it's not like you have to calm yourself. It's like you have to center yourself. You have to make sure you're not over attaching yourself to a certain outcome. And I feel that is how, like, the more you let things flow naturally, that is how you're gonna be able to end up at like the best place. Interesting. Let's see what else. Group number 2, Spirit. Messages for group number 2. Okay, so we have Blossom over here. Okay, look at this. It's like this hand is touching the fire, and then it's like you're creating something out of that fire. Again, I feel you guys are the creators, like you're manifesting something. Some of, like, a manifestation has recently entered your life. And if you're like, there is nothing that has entered my life, it has entered your life, and you will soon realize it. And what I'm seeing here, again, you guys hold a lot of power to make a lot happen, but you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to work on those self-limiting beliefs. You have to work on sort of freeing yourself from the prison of your own mind and actually just follow your heart for once, and you're gonna be so happy and so glad that you did, because I'm seeing like such excitement, such passion, such fun entering your life in the near future, you guys. This is such a beautiful energy. Such a beautiful energy. I want to see what else is coming up for you. Messages for group number 2, Spirit. Messages for group number 2. What have you been trying to tell group number 2? Soul name. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like getting like the chills here. Soul name. It feels like a new doorway has opened up for you, or it's about to, like you're so close. And this is something, the energy here is like this is something that is already yours. This is something, you know how people say like, oh, get out my chair, like that's my chair, and you're like, oh, you got your name written on it. Whatever is coming into your life, you got your name written on it. because it's yours. This is very interesting. If it's a job opportunity, it's already yours. If it's a person, you're already meant to have a connection with this person. But action is required from your end. And I'm telling you, see the light that is coming up? Oh, wasn't I picking up on like the sun energy? Like you're standing in front of the sun. You guys could be dealing with a fire sign, you could be fire sign, but there's just a lot of passion here, and you see the light here. It's like, again, the energy of the sun, like so much happiness, positivity, excitement. This door is leading you towards everything you always wanted. It's leading you towards literally like your dream life, and you're being advised to step through it and not hold yourself back anymore, because this is something that is going to fit you so well. This is something that is so aligned with you, and it is going to happen not exactly how you think. Actually, it's going to happen better than you ever imagined. This is such a powerful energy, you guys. Like, you guys are so lucky. Like, whatever this thing is, it's like such a wonderful energy. But yeah, good luck. That's all I'm getting here. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. So if you chose group number 3, this is going to be your reading. So we are taking a look at messages from the universe, what the universe has been trying to tell you. I do want to remind you, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And for private readings, you can message me on Instagram. So let's take a look at these 2 cards first. So we got step out of your comfort zone, and we got a fiery climax approaches. Oh my god, you know the energy I'm picking up here? It's like, as an example, this is the energy of you've had a crush on this person for the longest time, and you've got the perfect opportunity to actually confess your feelings and ask them out. Or this is the energy of you've been wanting this job for so long, and you applied so many times, and you finally get that call for the interview, and now you have to get ready for the interview and actually present your best self. It feels like there is something coming up or something already around you, and Spirit is saying, oh my god, the moment you step out of your comfort zone, like the moment you like take that first step forward toward whatever it is, like the word authenticity coming to mind, like the moment you're true to yourself, the moment you are your most authentic self, I feel there is, like, I'm seeing fireworks here. I feel there is going to be something happening for you, and the universe is wanting this to happen for you, because it feels like you deserve this. After everything you've gone through, you deserve this. And when I see fireworks, I mean something really good and exciting and worth celebrating. But yes, it's like you're given an opportunity here to step out of your comfort zone and to do something you always wanted to do, or to say something you always wanted to say. And Spirit is asking you to not hold back. Now, this doesn't always have to be talking about like one specific opportunity. It can be talking about you just becoming a lot more authentic, and as a result, speaking your truth, saying no to people that you don't want to spend time with, and just like being real, and as a result attracting everything you've always wanted. Because usually things that we truly want, things that resonate with our heart, resonate with our heart because they are a part of us. They're like part of our authenticity. And when we start to really just open our heart and be us, like our true selves, these things that are also authentic to us, these things that we always desire, they just come towards us so easily. So I'm seeing like you're being asked basically to be more authentic, to step out of your comfort zone, to go after things you want and not hold yourself back. And as a result, with the fiery climax approaches, I'm just picking up on fireworks. I don't even know, you guys, maybe you guys like fireworks, but I'm just picking up this energy of like so many like things, like so many little things happening, and they're also exciting, and they're leading you towards some sort of big exciting event, which is such an interesting energy. I wonder what this is talking about. But you know what, let's get move on to the rest of the cards. I'm having difficulty talking here as well because this is such an exciting energy. So group number 3, Spirit, what have you been trying to tell group number 3? Okay, we have simply love. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm picking up this energy here for some of you. I feel there are certain situations in your life that have been sort of over complicated, and they didn't have to be. This could be certain friendships where things are just a bit all over the place and you don't know where this friendship stands, you don't know where this connection stands. There are certain situations here that in order for them to become more simple, you have to do something major, or you have to have this serious conversation. But there needs to be something that you need to do, something that is authentic to you, and I feel that that is going to attract back that simple, peaceful, healing energy back, because there is this energy here of like you being pulled in different directions with certain situations, and you don't know what to do, you don't know what you can do to fix this, or you don't know what you can do to make things go back to normal. That word normal, it's like you're trying to make something go back to normal, and Spirit is saying in order for it to go back to normal, there has to be like things have to get worse before they get better. So that is some sort of situation here where you have to have the serious conversation, you have to step out of your comfort zone or do something that you don't want to do exactly, but it is, you know, deep down it is something that is actually good for you. And once you do it, again, I feel that healing energy, that gentleness, the stability, that is something that is going to come back into your life. You're also being advised to connect back to your friends, to connect back with your friends, as I do feel that there are some members of your soul family around you, people that genuinely care about you, that love you for who you are. And there's also a message here. If you are afraid that if you become more authentic, if you start to speak your truth, people are going to leave you. If you tell the world who you are and what you desire, people are going to leave you. If there is any sort of fear regarding that, Spirit wants you to know that people that leave you are simply making room for people that are actually aligned with you. You know, with the simply love, there is also a message here that when you show your true self, the right people that love you for who you are will be highlighted in a way. You will know exactly who your right friends are. You will know exactly who loves you for you. And that is something like, that is a realization that's it's gonna make it very simple for you to invest in those connections and put the others aside. So I am seeing that there is it's like you're gonna realize in the near future who is your true friend, like who loves you with all their heart, like who loves you and not your persona that you perhaps have shown the world, you know. So very interesting. You guys are really being advised. We got the trust over here. You guys are really being advised here. The universe is wanting you. Oh, there's one more hiding underneath it. Interesting. Oh my god, isn't this interesting? This is what I was trying to say. The universe is really wanting you to show your true self, to open up, and to not let any sort of fear, any sort of insecurity hold you back. Step out of your comfort zone, you guys. I feel like you're stepping into a new chapter in your life, and the universe is wanting you to know that this new chapter, I'm seeing like the eraser here. So you know when you write something and you erase it, like the eraser, I'm seeing the eraser here. I feel you guys, this new chapter, you are going to sort of decide who you want to remove out of your life. And the universe is going to help you with that. The universe is going to make it very clear who doesn't deserve to be around you. And when that happens, I feel there is going to be this confidence in you that is going to be increasing, and you won't even question. You simply erase those people out of your life, erase those situations out of your life. You are being advised to open up here more. And as you open up, I feel you're going to be aligned with the right connections, the right opportunities. You need to have trust here that what you want wants you back. The more trust you have in that, I feel the more progress, the more growth you're going to be experiencing with your desires. If you're wanting to take a leap of faith, if you're wanting to go after something, if you're a little bit anxious, like if I do it, oh my god, what if like it all goes out of hand? Spirit is saying they got your back. If you want something, you go after it, and you're gonna get it, and it's gonna all work out in your favor. So big message on stepping out of your comfort zone, taking risks, and being authentic. And it is going to put you in a perfect situation, surrounded by the right people. It might not happen right away. There might be some uncomfortable feelings there, but in the end, you are going to end up where you actually deserve to be. Let's see what else. Messages for group number 3, Spirit. Okay. So we got control, and we got a choose your battle in the reverse. I do feel you guys, it's like you've been sort of perhaps letting other people's opinions get in the way, or you've been just like being this person that everyone else wanted you to be, feeling restricted in a sense by other people's expectations. And Spirit is saying you don't have to anymore. With the choose your battles in the reverse, you can simply let it all go. Whoever is making you feel restricted, whoever or whatever situation is making you feel stuck, tied down, that is something you're going to be walking away from in the future. Okay. Oh my God, you guys, I feel like this could be talking about a specific person. This could be talking about a specific situation where you feel like you have to act a certain way or you won't be accepted or something like that. But Spirit is saying whatever the situation is, it doesn't have as much control on you as you think it does. And you, with the choose your battles in the reverse, you can simply let it go. So you can simply walk away. I know I'm saying it like it's easier said than done, but it's all in your mind. Like when you try to sort of reflect on why you're giving the situation a lot of power, perhaps this was something you were taught as a child, like you have to, if this is like an elder as an example, this is someone older than you or a parent perhaps, and you've been taught that you have to respect your parents because your parents are always right or something like that. It's like you gotta go back and you gotta fix certain beliefs that you have that you now know aren't always correct, because our parents aren't always correct. They are human beings. They have their shadow side too, right? And sometimes that shadow side is a lot higher than a lot bigger, I guess you can say, than the lighter side, and our parents might be acting on their shadow side, which isn't the best for us, right? So I feel there are certain beliefs that you have that you need to work on releasing, and that is, again, something, it's like you got to follow your heart. Don't let anything hold you back. Your heart is like the truest thing there is, okay? Where your heart is leading you, that is like the divine, because we all have, as some people say, we all have like the divine in us, or we all have, like God in us, I guess you can say. And basically you're saying follow that divine feeling, follow your heart, and it is going to lead you at the right place. Let's see what else. We're going to get one more card here for you. So group number 3, Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 3? What have you been trying to tell group number 3? Okay, we got 2 cards for you guys. Sure, we'll work with that. Just saw 1111 as well. Interesting. Oh, we have alignment and meditation. Okay. So I was picking up on the eraser, right? Like where you can erase certain things from your life. You can erase certain beliefs from your life. With the alignment here, this is giving me the similar energy here, where you're stepping into a time here where you are gonna feel a desire. You're gonna feel this almost like the sword here. And this is talking about clarity. Like your mind is going to be very, very clear with what you want to do. And the more you resist it, the heavier it's going to get. So the universe is saying, don't resist your feeling. If you want to do something, if you want to cut someone out, if you want to say something, and you just want to do it, you just do it. Don't let anyone's opinion, anyone's expectations, anyone's judgment hold you back. And as you are being true to yourself, you are being aligned with everything that is true to you, everything that is right for you. With the meditation here, you are also being advised to really go gentle on yourself, really take care of yourself, nurture yourself, because I feel there are a lot of harsher energies around you. When I say harsher energies, I feel you guys might be empaths. There is this light to you, this gentleness to you that other people around you might not be able to match. And I feel that these are the energies that you need to sort of step away from. And as you do that, I feel that the right connections, people with similar energy to you, are going to be coming in, and it's going to feel like you're surrounded by like soft like cushions and stuff, and it's just going to feel really good for you. And again, you got to go after what you want. You got to make yourself feel good in however you can. And as you're doing that with the meditation, I'm just seeing like you're going to become so sure of yourself, so sure of who you are as a person, and that is going to give you the confidence to go after, to step out of your comfort zone, to go after things that you want. And I'm telling you, you're going to be creating such a wonderful life for yourself, and you're going to be so satisfied with it. But very powerful energy, you guys, stepping into a brand new chapter. And I'm just seeing you being like so strong and so confident, so courageous. It's so beautiful. But yeah, that is all I'm getting here. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please give this video a like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.